All right, if you're now joining us and you're wondering what's happening, of course, that was His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Brigadier David Granger, giving the opening address, or I should say opening remarks, because it wasn't a very long one, but opening remarks at the 28th Intersessional meeting of the heads of government of CARICOM. That is currently happening at the Marriott Hotel. Of course, it's 2 days. By now you would know that it's 2 days, so it began yesterday and it will close today, and we're hoping that it does on a positive note, and that Guyana can really benefit in a big way, because CARICOM is very important. Some of us complain that we do not necessarily think that CARICOM is doing or has done over the years what it should be doing for our Caribbean sisters and brothers, but we're hoping that these meetings are annual, so we're hoping that with every year something new comes, and that all the Caribbean CARICOM countries can benefit. Those of you who are now joining us, of course, today, well, we dealt with that. So we dealt with what's happening at the Marriott Hotel. And for now, we are going to be talking about what's happening on MASH night. I know when you hear MASH Romani, we think about we only think about the floats and the dancing and the jumping in the streets and so on. But I have two young ladies from a group that is going to be doing a lot more than that, contributing to doing a lot more than that come MASH night 2017. I'm going to let them tell you exactly what it is that they are going to be a part of. And again, let me remind you that the Ministry of Social Protection is also a part of that. It is my pleasure to welcome these two young ladies to Facing the Nation, beginning with Miss Fiona Otto. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And welcome to you, Miss Lucia Charles. All right. You did well, the two of you, even though calm, you look as though you're ready. Viewers, let me remind you, they're from, and I know you did hear me say it earlier, they're from Righteous Invasion of Truth, and you can see the same thing is on Lucia's t-shirt. All right. Ladies, let's talk about what's happening MASH Romani night, probably beginning with you, Fiona.
Yes. So, good afternoon, everyone. So what's happening is Righteous Invasion of Truth. Mm-hmm. It is love over violence. It is the team of us. We come together and we're saying love over violence. We're standing into social outreach, and we're standing against domestic violence, gender-based violence, human trafficking, and all of that, right? And so we're having this event on MASH Day, the 23rd, as our contribution, as our gift back to our country, to our nation, right? And so this event will be starting at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon with a social outreach. The social outreach will be targeting the abused and the abuser. We have different NGOs that are on board. We have government agencies that are on board, Helping Shelter, GRPA. We have Ministry of Social Protection, just to name a few that are on board that will come. We have handouts and so on that they'll be giving out. They'll be talking, they'll be interacting to persons that are affected by these issues and situations.
So I'm happy that you said that. So really and truly, it's more than just a concert.
It's more than just a concert.
Okay, viewers, and on that note, I should let you know I have a musician. She's a musician, a singer, and an actress. She's going to be coming up after my conversation with these young ladies. And of course, that's the first for Facing the Nation, because we've never had an actress on before. So we look forward to that conversation. All right, ladies, let me continue with you. So the social outreach that is happening, that begins at 4 in the afternoon, and it goes on to when?
It goes, well, it's going to be there, but the whole outreach is going to last for about up to 6.
Okay,
right?
2 hours.
Yes, but then there are going to still be persons there that you can interact with. There will still be the booths there that would have the handouts, persons sometimes running late, but they'll be stuff there that they can have, that they can take away with informations on it, and how they can get help, and also on how they can help others.
Where?
Well, right at the Sports Hall Tarmac, where the concert will be held later on in the afternoon.
All right. Lucia, I'd like you to jump in here. Let's the concert of itself, because I know some people would have been on the impression that it's only a concert. Let's talk about the concert and maybe some of the artists who are going to be performing.
Well, the concert begins later in the afternoon after the social outreach, where, we creating a platform to help the abusers, and not only them, but those who are being abused. So we're really reaching out, but we're expecting persons to give speeches to encourage persons out there, that you're not alone, that we we have organizations that are there to help you. And later on in the evening, we have the concert where we'll have artists, many of our local artists, such as Sean English, Samuel Midas. We'll be having Sion Fraser, Rondell DC Holder. We'll be having Christina Richardson, Laversa Glenn Tucker, and coming all the way, well, he's from Jamaica, but he currently lives in the United States, Papa San. So we were expecting a crowd, and we were expecting to have fun in the presence of God and to be ministered on to.
Yeah. And I know this is of a different nature. Are you concerned with the competition? Because in an event like this, you're not only reaching out to the Christian community, it's the entire community. Are you concerned that the competition is great? Because again, this is Mashramani night, and we know what happens after the float parade and everything that some people think are fun. Are you concerned about the possible competition?
We're not concerned because we know that everybody have their choice, right? And we know while we want to target everybody, not a particular race, we don't want to target a particular denomination, we want to target everybody. And so everybody at MASH night, you have a choice where you want to go to. Well, we're hopeful, right? We're hopeful that we would have a large turnout. We believe that we will have a large turnout, right? And so we're giving the Guyanese public, right, a choice. You can come here, you can be blessed, you can be ministered onto, you can be empowered as well. And so they have a choice, having all these information, or you can choose to, go to an event where you're just refreshed for a few hours and then you go home back. So you have a choice as to where you would want to go to receive help.
Okay.
As we said before, it's not just a concert, but it's one with a difference. It will be an empowering session.
What do you, and this is for both young ladies, not necessarily as members of the group, but as women in society who also face challenges like any other woman. And, it's not only about the issues that you talked about, but general. What are you ladies hoping or expecting, or you would want to come out of this social outreach and concert in terms of a positive change for our nation, our young people, especially our young women?
Well, like Sister Lucy would have said, right? It's not just you coming and have fun, you'll be ministered onto. And we expect that this event would empower you, right, with the different NGOs that we would have coming on board, with the different handouts that we would have. And mind you, this is just the first of many to come, right? This is just the beginning. So we don't expect that at this particular experience, things will change dramatically. But this is just a platform for what is going to happen. And we're expecting that, the persons that would come, even if you're silent in a crowd, that after this, you will know where to go to get help. So we'll be also exposing, right, or giving the government agency a platform that you can say, hey, we're there also to help you.
Okay.
Yes.
Lucy, how do you think this would help young women? You as a young woman, your colleagues, your peers and so on.
Well, the community that I live in, that I grew up in, is which is Caneville. It's been known for like many negative reasons in the media, in the news and everything, all the crimes and various things going on. So what I expect is that not only from my community, but other communities that go through the same struggles, like getting their community having a bad name, that it would change them, because it starts with us first. It starts with us making that bold step and saying, you know what, I don't want to be a part of gender-based violence. I don't want to be a part of any sort of violence anymore. I want to see a change. And so what I expect for the young ladies is that it would give them this confidence to speak out against things that they don't want to see happen. Yeah.
Okay, all right, great. And I hope, that young women, listening to you, of course, not only here, but by social media, because, of course, all the conversations are uploaded to my YouTube channel and, of course, Facebook page. So I trust that, listening to you, because I know viewers, if you look at her, you think she's pretty tiny, but her voice is very powerful. So I trust that, just by saying that only, you can inspire them, and that they will be inspired and empowered, as Fiona said. And, they will attend the event. Ladies, before I wrap up with you, just to remind the public what to expect, where, time, cost, and everything.
Okay, so the event will be at the Sports Hall on Match Day, February 23rd, right? And coming all the way from Jamaica to minister to us is Papa San. And we have tickets out already. We have tickets at Royal Foundation, that's on Albert and Wellington Street. We have ticket at Guyana Bible Society, it's by Wellington and South Road. And we have tickets that you can get from some of the artists, right? There's also a ticket at Music Unlimited. You can go there. You can also get ticket. Custody Music Shop. You can also go there and uplift your ticket. The price of the ticket is $1,500 only. So it's better you get your tickets, because if you come at the gate, you'll have to pay $2,000 the evening. Yes.
Okay, great. Ladies, thank you very much for being
And thank you for having us.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you certainly have my support. All right, viewers, for those of you now joining, you missed an interesting conversation these young ladies were telling you about. They were talking about a social outreach and concert that's coming up on the 23rd of February. I'll remind you before the close of the program. The second guest today, it's the third. She will come to you in a bit. She's a musician, a singer, and an actress. And she's going to bring the workshop the workshop aspect of what is happening on the 23rd. So we'll take just a quick break and come right back with Annie.